This video clip we will call site selection. Most of us don't have a choice of where we plant our trees. We have our backyard. Ideally, an apple tree would like a well-drained, deep, loamy soil on a south-facing slope, less than 300 feet high, so that it doesn't get too much rainfall, and not too windy and no frost pockets. We're not commercial growers, we don't have that luxury. We have to plant our trees with what we got. And also, we don't want to chuck loads of chemicals over the tree. So what we have to do is think more and don't just go to B&Q over there and buy the first tree that we come across. We have to think, we have to do our research. This, as I said before, is penbonk, which means top of the bank in English. Up there, in those bushes, the rock comes out of the soil, the bare rock. There is no soil at all up there. Where I'm standing right here, the soil is about 3 inches deep. I planted this tree here about 12 years ago by literally jamming the rocks apart with a crowbar and shoving the tree in. Because the tree was on a robust rootstocks, the roots had the strength and the tenacity to push the rocks apart and find the nutrition between the bits of rock. It's also extremely windy here. This is an east-west valley, and just a couple of miles over there is the Atlantic Ocean. The robust rootstock, in this case one called MM106, and I'll explain all that later, provides anchorage. This tree will not fall over because it has a robust root system. Conversely, the tree over here that someone gave me as a present from B&Q has a much smaller root system, and as you can see, it's fallen over and regrown. It just doesn't have enough anchorage for here, and when I get round to it one day I'll chop it down and plant something better. At the moment it's a good example of planting the wrong rootstock in the wrong place. If we now go down the bottom of this hill, we will see a swamp, and we'll talk about what would do well there.